Hello there and welcome back to Imola, home circuit of the Scuderia Ferrari. We expect to see a lot of local supporters in red today. They've all turned out for what we have every expectation of being a sensational event here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, a lap of Imola. Anti-clockwise, of course, unlike most of the Formula One circuits, will take our drivers around 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap, so always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. It's the owner-driver in pole position then. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Lando Norris and Bottas, Sainz, Leclerc, Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll and Tsunoda, Ocon, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher and George Russell, Giovinazzi, Joe, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Gap to teammate behind is 13.5 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Yes, you've done it. Well done.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. And after a thrilling race, we see a new name heading up the championship standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today, as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.